Reinhart in the studio today talking about her new album, Better. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everybody. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's concert experience with Haley Reinhart.
Hey.
Thanks for coming in today.
My pleasure. What's
This
up?
is the new single, Better.
Yes, indeed.
New album, Better.
Yes. Yes, sir.
It's really good.
Thank you.
I really like it. So it's been out for about a month now.
Not even like 2.5 weeks
2.5 weeks?
or so.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the fan response been? Because people have been waiting for this.
Yeah, they seem to really dig it. I'm happy. Really fun video to make, and I know that they've been waiting, so definitely been having a lot of things, to lead up to some good momentum happening, so I'm happy.
Has there been like a fan favorite that you've heard of?
Like a song?
Yeah.
I get different ones, which is really fun for me
that's
because they're all kind of like my babies at this point. So if I hear, oh, I love Good or Bad, and the production, the epicness of that, or Listen, like an anthem type, like there's different, a lot of people like different songs. So to me, that looks like it's versatile enough to hit different people.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how do you pick 11 songs? Because it's been 4 years. So to choose those 11 has to be a little bit difficult, right?
Yeah, it's a little difficult, but I feel like I've spent time performing these songs live for so long that the people, all the fans really, I like to see what they respond to, and the fact that, they're dancing or they're hooting and hollering or something, then I made sure to keep those, to put those on the album, because there's a lot more that I have to offer, but it's just about, finding which ones work for this album.
So have you tried all of them live?
No.
No, okay.
No, but these are most of the ones. Well, then again, like I've saved a lot of them. I just feel like these songs in particular, I was thinking of a tour in my head and saying to myself, these sound like they could be done well with a live, band. So, that's kind of where I'm at with it.
That's cool. So what's the songwriting process like for you? Do you write when you're on the road? Do you write when you're in the studio? Do you like to collaborate with people?
All of the above, really. This album, a couple of the songs were done in Santorini, Greece, with like a writing camp.
Oh, wow.
Bunch of strangers, songwriters, and now I'm really close and continue to write more with those people. So some of them date back like 4 years ago, and other ones are like 6 months. So it's just kind of a collection of time, where I've been at in my life,
What does that feel like? Because I have to imagine, like, these are like your diaries, and you're like, here, world, this is me, I'm vulnerable, listen to it. Is that a nerve-wracking thing?
Interestingly enough, I don't think of it that way until kind of afterwards, and then you look at it like, wow, this is such a, it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I wrote it, like I write so that people can relate to it. I want people to be able to channel that same tonality or the mood of the song, and feel uplifted, more than anything. So.
Is there like one thing you're like, I want people to listen to the album and take this away?
Yeah, I feel like there's a definite theme throughout, and a strain of thought that just says, take control of your life. You control your own destiny, and just to be a motivated, positive, have that kind of outlook on life,
That's cool.
Thanks.
Okay, we need to talk a little bit about Postmodern Jukebox. We're getting tons of tweets about it. Talk to me about how you got started with them.
So, they did a residency in LA at Hyde, over on Sunset, and I just so happened to go with my friend Casey Abrams, and we knew a horn player, Jacob Cesny, that was playing in the group at the time, and then Scott, who is the mastermind behind it all, Scott Bradley, he said, you want to just get up? Do you know all about the bass? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then from there on, he was just like, well, we should probably do a lot of videos, and let's do a tour, and then some.
Yeah, because those have like millions and millions of views.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
It seems like the perfect marriage in my mind for the things that I like, and I kind of tell people it's been like my alter ego, my sassy little jazzy side.
Is there more work with them planned, or are you kind of focusing on your own album right now?
Yeah, we just recorded a new one, so that should be out next month in June.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
cool.
too.
What can you tell me what it is?
No.
Damn
but
it.
It's gonna be interesting though. It's not the typical arrangement like with the instruments that you would imagine. So I will say it's unique.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about, obviously you came into the spotlight on American Idol. It's been like 5 years since then. Mm-hmm. How do you look back now at your experience since the show is over and, you know, it's been a while?
I mean, it's kind of like a dream at this point. I wish I could remember every little piece of the magic that happened, and I think I carry a lot of the life lessons though with me, and I'm just really happy I got to go back and, you know, mentor some of the newer kids and perform with them. That brought it completely full circle, and I was just able to like breathe and be, I mean, not that whenever I hit the stage I feel incredibly, you know, overwhelmed with joy, but this was a different side of things where I was just like, buddy, I know you got a lot of pressure, but like soak it up right now because these are beautiful times and you're learning so much at a vast, you know, rate of speed. So just take it in, and I was able to really enjoy myself.
That's cool. Is there like advice you gave them that you wish somebody would have told you?
Yeah, I had a lot of different things I probably shouted out to him, but I think you know, there's so many opinions out there. There's millions of opinions, which to me means that they can't all be right. So I think it's really important to take them all in, filter through them, and at the end of the day, go with your gut instinct because it's ultimately the best thing to do for you.
So this album is on an indie label, sort of, right? Is that what we're calling it? Or is
it's through my publishing company.
Oh, okay. So it's through a publishing company.
Yeah, and they kind of started like a little label thing over there, but really we've had a lot of great success in the sync department, and we did like this Can't Help Falling in Love like extra gum commercial, and even before that we had such a great relationship that they wanted to take, you know, take the plunge and put a record out and fund it and really, you know, be the force behind it with me and let me be me creatively.
Yeah,
like
that's
they just
cool.
let me do what I wanted, so it was beautiful.
Was that process different, obviously, than making your first album on a major label?
In many ways, yes, but at the same time, with Interscope, I was actually able to stand my ground and say, like, I want to write all these songs. Please, like, let me have a little time to, you know, create my own space as an artist. And so I was, even though it was a quick process and I was, like, running through producers, like, I had more time to sit and make the production exactly what I want it to be this time, but I still had the creative control. So
that's cool, because a lot of people don't get that when they first start.
No, I really tell people, just be yourself from the get-go, because you never know if you're going to have the chance to follow that through, you know, your core. So. And
you're going to be singing these songs for the rest of your life, probably, so
True that.
You should at least enjoy them. And
yeah, definitely. You want to make it something, I don't want to have to regret anything. I want to be proud of everything that I put out, you know. Is
it now the goal, because I feel like the music industry is so different where you don't actually need a major label backing you? Is that a goal again to join up with a major label, or what are your, like, where do you see yourself going? I want things to happen uniquely how they should, and I'm not forcing anything. And I've met just about every label again in the past, I don't know, couple months or so, and I don't know, I might be really close to finding a great home, but I think it's just a matter of really feeling it out, going again with my instincts, and I really wanted to release this better independently and just show, like, it's pretty much dedicated to the fans, and I just wanted to be able to say, this is me. Like, you don't need to have the major, but, you know, at the same time, if it fits, if it feels right, then cool. And it's cool to sort of watch from an outsider's perspective, because you see, like, hundreds of kids come through X Factor, The Voice, Idol, and then you never hear them again. Right. But, like, you've been working your ass off since the show, and it, like, is clear and it's working, so it's cool to watch. Thank you. Yeah, I just gotta, you know, take control. Like, I feel like as long as you have the vision, then there's something to see through. If you don't and you let other people handle it thinking that they have all the answers, sadly mistaken. Has there ever been times where you're like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, like at a down point in your career, or have you just always stuck to it? I've never really had any doubt, and I think that's what really has kept me going. And I will say I believe it's really important to plant as many different seeds as possible in this industry, whether it's doing animation for Netflix, and I was telling you I just came back from a table read with F is for Family, and, you know, I'm in the room with these
mega stars, actors to comedians, and it's really good to be able to plant yourself in different environments and grow and learn that way.
Actually, let's talk a little bit about F is for Families. A Netflix cartoon, very successful. How did you get involved in voiceover work?
I tried out for a couple things. There's this one thing that came around for a Peanuts movie, so I tried out to be Charlie Brown. Turns out I sounded like him a lot. Just like very monotone and talk like this. And then they ended up taking kids for that, and I guess it circulated, and F is for Family found it. So I came in the next day after I heard about it. They're like, we want you to do a cold read, like in person. So I came in, and there was like the whole table with Bill Burr, and I was walking in as Mo Collins from Mad TV was walking out, and it was just such a it was so exhilarating, and got it like the next day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's always like the surprises that end up working out. It's such a pleasant, surprise.
What's it like playing? You play like a little boy, right?
I do, yeah. And I'm being a bad boy lately in this as the season goes on. Little Bill, I'm just, basically I just get into trouble and I don't know how to stop,
Do you think you'll do more of that in the future? Because you're really good at it.
Things. I do all kinds of weirdo voices that just, I can't control myself sometimes. So yeah, I would love to. I've been talking to a couple even like friends about different things. So as long, whatever comes around, if it works, I'm down. Yeah.
Would you ever like go into acting or anything, you think?
I would love to. I was trying to like a little bit ago, and then I actually got like swamped with auditions, and I was like, wait a minute, I have a musical career to establish, and then let's start hitting the big screen. So I mean I would love to do that too. If it's a role that fits, maybe like a rock and roller chick, or maybe a fun psycho role, or something like that might be fun.
I can see that. That'd be good. So you're going on tour this summer, and then European tour as well in the fall.
Yeah, I leave in a week. First date starts off in June 3rd, Petaluma, California, and I'll be all over the place. You could still grab tickets, HaleyReinhart.com.
Is your family going to come out and play with you? Because I know you play with your dad a lot.
Yeah, maybe I might have to get my dad up there for a solo or something. I just did a big hometown concert back in Chicago, so that was nice to have their band learn my songs and bring it around. Yeah, it was fun.
When you're on tour, how do you pick? Because obviously you've been touring a lot and have so many live songs, and then your album tracks, and then you have all these Postmodern Jukebox songs that people want to hear. How do you pick the set list?
Well, this is so different for me because it's my first proper headlining tour with full-on dates here in Europe. So I want to include most of the new songs and maybe tie in a few covers, but I feel like now's the time for me to separate from the cover world, which I love so incredibly much, but also really just establish and hone in on the my own material.
Do you like being on the road? Because it's a weird lifestyle.
Man, this is gonna be interesting. I do, and I've done it a lot with Postmodern Jukebox and my own sporadic dates all over the place. But this is gonna be a much different experience, and we're going. It's gonna be rock and roll. We're in a Sprinter van and we're doing it big,
That's cool.
It's going to be fun.
That's exciting. So I have some rapid fire questions I'm going to throw at you.
Okay.
Just got to go for it. And then we've got a couple fan questions as well.
Cool.
Okay, first up, first album you ever bought?
Oh my God. Probably either Britney Spears or Beatles. Baby One More Time and Yellow Submarine.
So much.
I know, I have to do that, right?
That's so good. Song you sing in the shower?
Oh my God. I usually just make up random things and have to get out of the shower and press my voice memo and get it down.
You're always recording in the shower.
Pretty much. I'm just scatting away.
That's funny. Last time you lied?
Oh my God. Just now. I never take showers. No, I'm just kidding.
It's fine.
I don't know. I try not to do that.
That's good.
I'm not exactly.
I'm perfect. Song we'd be surprised to see in your iTunes?
Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Surprised to see in my iTunes? God, I don't know if anything is really surprising at this point. I can tell you what I'm listening to.
Yeah, that's good.
My friend Anderson Paak, he used to be my drummer like years ago. He went by Breezy Lovejoy. He's got this album Malibu.
Okay.
Sick. I mean, he's really blowing up, so I'm proud of him, and it's a pretty depthful album. You
Oh,
should
that's
check it
cool.
out.
Okay. Last show you binge watched.
If it's for family, no. Vinyl.
Oh, is that good?
It's really
Okay,
good.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's pretty. They hit a lot of things on the head in the music industry. So if you want to learn about what kind of goes on in the ins and outs of it, and it's in like the 70s, which is like the coolest era
That is
ever.
cool. Craziest thing that's happened on stage.
Well, I guess looking back at the Idol times, it could either be tripping or getting lipstick on your face. I don't know, but it's pretty funny all around.
Okay, worst advice you've ever been given.
Worst advice. I don't know. Maybe just like don't work so hard or something.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, I have to actually. Thank you.
Thank you. One celebrity you fangirl over.
Like guy or girl.
Either or.
I always love James Franco. He's so out there. Love Jennifer Lawrence. There's a lot of people out there. Great.
Perfect. You did it. You got through it.
Oh my God,
that
I
was,
did.
That was it. Wow. Okay, here's just a couple fan questions.
Cool.
This is from Brittany R. Melvin fan. Haley, do you have a favorite cover that you love doing?
Yeah, lots of them. I still enjoy doing Creep and a lot of the postmodern songs. They don't really get old to me.
That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of passion.
Okay, this is from R. Cloves Haley. Can you explain to us the full meaning behind the song Behave from your new album?
Well, I guess it's like a very dreamlike interpretation of a love story, and it kind of starts off in a very, sexy place, I guess, and then it ends up being like a daydream. So regardless if it's a real person or not, I definitely spin it into a dream by the end of the song.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just supposed to take you on a dreamy ride.
I like that. Good way to avoid it. This is from I Heart Haley Daily. Favorite snack to eat on tour?
The first thing that popped in my head was olives. That's really weird. Black
That's really
olives.
weird.
That's so weird.
Just like eating them out of the can.
Yeah, I just love like salty things, and everybody else, I'm like, well, go whatever. Just put the fruit tray on it or whatever. I'm not gonna ask for olives, but maybe someday.
Put that on the rider. Okay, and this is from Haley's Tusk. Are there still plans for a second leg of the U.S. tour? The Northwest, the South, and Canada are hoping.
Oh man. Well, at the moment, I'm not sure. I'm pretty booked up, but I really hope to. There's a lot of cities, including Seattle and Nashville, New Orleans, that I just would love to get to. So, and Canada. So that would be great. Hopefully in the future.
Stay tuned.
Talk to my agent.
There we go. I'm sure you can find his email somewhere. So tickets are on sale for the tour now.
Yes.
Albums up on iTunes,
iTunes,
Spotify.
Amazon. You can find even a physical CD if you want. Just go to my website, HaleyReinhart.com. Follow me on all the fun socials at Haley Reinhart.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, man.
We will
Appreciate it.
see you out on the road this summer.
Can't wait.
Perfect.
All right.
And if you guys want more from AfterBuzz TV, you can find us at AfterBuzz TV. Thanks again, Haley.
Thank you.
We will see you guys back in here next time.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.